welcome back to my YouTube channel. Prosperity here. Thank you very much for joining me today. It's another Friday, it's another great day, it's another Friday, and thank you for joining. If you're not new to the channel, welcome back, and thank you very much for subscribing. And if you are new to my channel, or of course new to this video, please don't forget to subscribe, and of course click. And if you're new to the channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment down below, and of course click the notification bell for more upcoming uploads of my videos. Okay guys, so today I don't really have like a certain topic to talk about. It's just one of those blank type of days, but for as long as I can talk, honey, we're creating videos. I don't know what I'm gonna talk about. Like, okay, first of all, so let me talk about online learning rather. Online learning. Yeah, wow. Okay, guys. So when it comes to online learning, learning is as much as some people say that it's the easiest form of learning, but for others it's very hard. And I have to admit that I've also experienced some of the things that are very hard when it comes to online learning. So if you're doing online learning, please cry with me, okay? Yeah, it's one of the hardest platforms right now in terms of learning. Some students are even deregistering at school because of it. So I guess it's just one of those things that need attention. To others it's a walk in the park, but for others it's just one of those hard situations that they have to go through, that they have to face. So yeah, the things, or rather the challenges that I've experienced in terms of online learning, for one, let's talk about network. Like, let's talk about Telkom's network. Like, what's going on? Like, Telkom, why are you doing this to us? I could be in class and the next thing you know, no connection. And that's something that I hate. I don't like it at all, because sometimes I do miss class because of that, and we all know how class attendance adds to the marks. So I want those marks, okay? I want those free marks. So yeah, in terms of that, in terms of the network, it's very bad sometimes. So you can't continue with your class because of internet connection, which is very, very bad. But I am thinking of trying to get another network to work with me, or for me to work with it, either way, so that I can be able to attend my classes without any disturbance whatsoever. So it's a challenge that I faced in terms of school. Okay, what I love about online learning, or rather with the school I'm going to, they do have recordings of the classes. So whenever you have time, you can just go through the recordings, which is probably the class you missed or couldn't continue due to internet connections. What you can do is you can just go to the lesson recordings, find the whole class there, whatever that was said, whatever that was taught. So you find the material there, which is pretty awesome. But sometimes, looking at the recordings is not as easy as going in class. There are some things you need explanation in terms, you need to interact with the lecturer, and the only way for you to actually do that is interact and be in class. So I guess it's just one of those disadvantages of using, or rather doing, the online learning platform. Yeah, so sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's not. Okay, and then we got tests. Let's go to the tests that that are written. You would think that, oh my word, I'm home, it's easy. I mean, I got my books around me, I can just peep. But honestly speaking, it's not that easy. I've always wondered, like when someone says, "Oh my word, I wrote a test online," like your books were right next to you, and I don't understand, how do you guys not get full marks? But I experienced it, and I kind of realized that, like for real, you need to study, whether you're doing it online or whether you got, physical contact classes. You need to study, you need to go through your work, you need to be able to understand all the things that you do, right? Because some of the questions are very tricky. You find those trick questions and you're like, oh my word. And then you look, like, you just have to study and you have to make sure that you do understand, you know? Please study, guys, and please do understand the work that you do. But I have to say, it's not easy. It's not easy as people think it is. So study hard. And then another thing is, the challenge that I think I faced is the people I'm in class with. Like, I am so, like, I'm curious to find out, who are you? What do you look like? So I have all these people. I'm like, I wonder how this one looks like. I wonder if we were in class, what is going to happen. Like, I have all these questions, and unfortunately, I cannot get answers to them. But what I've seen so far is I've seen quite a lot of them, through WhatsApp. We do have we have these WhatsApp groups. So sometimes I just peep through their profiles if they're looking. If you guys are looking at this, I went through your profiles, okay? I'm curious. I'm curious to see how you guys look like. So that's what I've done so far. Yeah, but I've seen them. I've seen a lot of them. Some I still don't know how they look like, but I've seen them. I've even made friends with some, which is pretty awesome. But at the same time, you're like, oh my word, friends online. So yeah, but I'm hoping that we'll meet soon and create like a legit physical type of friendship. But of course, we still gotta sanitize and put our masks on. So yeah, we're still within COVID-19. You're feeling okay. It's a film doing this whole online thing. It's really, really, really a film. But then again, what I love about it is, you don't gotta wake up in the morning. You can just attend class in bed, literally. You can just like wake up and you're in class. That's what I love about it. That's one of the reasons why I don't mind. So you just wake up and you're already in class, literally. So yeah, you don't gotta wake up at 6 o'clock to prepare, and even if you wake up late and the class is already in session, you just know that you just fast and you're in bed, literally. So no worries. And then we have some people that actually say that they bath before they attend the online class. Well, if you're a person that actually wakes up in the morning and it's your daily routine, it's your everyday routine to wake up and bath before you do everything, literally, then that's good for you. Continue doing so. But for others, we have this, I don't know, like we don't have a routine where you're like, okay, every morning I wake up at 5, and then every morning at 6 o'clock it's time for me to bath, and then at 8 o'clock I eat, and then like, no, I myself don't have that, so I just go with the flow. Whatever happens. Okay, so I can't tell you what comes first, what comes next, what comes second. Everything just happens naturally. So to those that bath before the online class, yeah. So yeah, guys, so those are the challenges that I do face when it comes to online learning, quite a lot. But I do love it either way, and I have to say that school has to go forward. And another thing I think people struggle with is actually, well, I use Blackboard, so I've heard people talk about Blackboard. A lot of people don't actually go through Blackboard. So if you're a student, you new, this is probably maybe your first year or your first time using online learning or online platform and using Blackboard, I would suggest that you actually, go through it, go through. And another thing I hate about Blackboard, I just remembered, is that the teachers, oh my word, the lecturer, the lecturers, the lecturer could actually put some work and you won't be able to find the work if you do not peruse around your Blackboard. So you literally have to go through your Blackboard every day, almost every hour or every 30 minutes or something, to check if there's nothing new on Blackboard, because sometimes they're not even, when it comes to Blackboard, there's this announcement part, and in their announcements it's everything that they have uploaded so far, the things you have to do, or the things you have to know in regards to the different modules that you actually do. So you have to go through them. If you do not do that, then it's a problem, because sometimes they do not write those things in the announcement, so you will never know if something is posted or not. So therefore you have to go through each and every module that you do and check under, I don't know, everything. Make sure that you do not have a test, you do not have an assignment or anything, literally, or just some work that you have to do. So you have to literally check every hour for every new updates or new work that you are supposed to do or that you have been given. And yeah, because sometimes they don't, these lectures don't tell you, like, they just don't, they keep quiet. And come class time, they're like, okay guys, so upload a few days ago I uploaded 1 2 3 4 5, and now we have to discuss, it's a practical session. And you just lost, because you did not do the work, you do not understand what was going on, you don't even know where to find it. So yeah, that's another challenge. But luckily I made a friend, Mamelo, shout out to you if you're watching this. So I made a friend, Mamelo, and what Mamelo and I do is that we talk to each other every day, literally. And if she remembers something, she reminds me of it. If I do, I remind her. Sometimes she'll ask me, have you done 1 2 3 4 5? Did you do this? Did you do that? That way I'm able to keep up with my work, and she's also able to keep up with her work. And another thing that we talk about almost daily, I think, would be procrastination. Remember, this week we're not procrastinating. Girl, remember, this week we're doing our work, okay? Don't forget to start with your this. Don't forget to start with that module. Don't forget to start with that. So that's what we do almost every day. So that's the kind of friendship I'm happy that I signed up for, that we do talk, and we talk more about education more than anything. Get yourself that kind of friend. If you're one person with, you forget a lot of things, or maybe, because there's so much that goes on and there's so much pressure, sometimes it's even overwhelming. You don't know where to start, you don't know what to do first, and sometimes you forget some of the things because there's just so much going on. You have like 5 tests and 3 assignments, and all in one day. So the best thing to do is to get yourself someone you can talk to, because you really need that support system, okay? You really need that. Someone you can talk to who's doing the same things that you do, the same course or the same modules, and then you guys can help each other out when, in terms of doing your schoolwork, or in terms of reminding each other of some of the things. Because, like, to be honest, she has helped me so much when it comes to, schoolwork. I do forget some of the things, even though I've noted them down somewhere, but sometimes, a person forgets. So I'm very, very happy and very glad that I do have, that kind of a bond with my Melo. So shout out to you, girl. Shout out to you. So yeah, get yourself a friend who's doing the same thing you're doing, and make sure that you guys talk and you connect, so that you can be able to help each other out, so that your academic year can be prosperous. And you can have some prosperity in your life. I mean, why not have a little bit of me in your life? that's what you can do to make sure that you survive this online learning platform. I do want to go to school though. I do want to go to campus. I do want to face-to-face contact lessons. I want that. I crave that. Sometimes being home can drive you crazy. Like literally. Because you're always at home and then you have all these chores to do, and I hate chores, okay? You have to wake up, you have to do the dishes, you have to do the whatever, you gotta clean, you gotta mop, you gotta whoop. And then there's also schoolwork, and then there's classes, and then there's I want to leave. I want to leave already. So yeah, it's not cool. I don't know what else to talk about, but yeah, so far school is going well, but it has its, ups and downs. It has its own challenges, its own stepping stones, and some stones are down there, some stones are up there, different kinds of levels, and you just have to make sure that you get to the level that you want. So, and make sure that you always have a goal, think about a goal, a certain goal that you would like to go through, and make sure that you want to achieve exactly that. Yes. What else? I don't know what to talk about next, but is guys, go to school, okay? Do not be demotivated by the challenges that you do face when it comes to online learning. Try to learn as much as possible, and like I said, try to get someone who's doing the same course or the same modules as you are, so that you guys can help each other out in terms of not only reminding each other, but there are some things you probably do not understand, and maybe you do not even understand when the lecturer, tries to explain it to you, but probably a friend can help you do that, or maybe you just don't get the recordings or something like that. Then you do know that you have someone who's going to help you in terms of getting to understand, and of course getting by in terms of your schoolwork. So get a friend like that, and make sure that you also help out someone. Like, you're not the only person that's gonna need help. The next person also needs help, so let's help each other out when it comes to that. Never mind my face right now. I'm having a face life crisis. I'm having all these pimples and rash. I don't know what to use. So if you do have something in mind that you can recommend, which that is good, of course, please do tell me about it in the comment section, so that I can be able to know at least what to use. Apply what type of thing down below, so that I can be able to at least try to figure out if I can do something else except the things that I've been using, of course. So please don't, never mind the crustiness, never mind me looking like this. Yeah. Another reason why I haven't been doing videos for the last 2 weeks, I think, or a week or 2 weeks, something like that, is because of the very same schoolwork. Like, there's so much that literally goes on in terms of schoolwork. It's one thing after another, after another, after another, literally other. Always like, oh my word, I can't wait for Friday. And then you would think that, when Friday comes, you're gonna relax and be like, oh my god, finally, the week's over. And you get your Saturday, you get your Sunday, only to find that during the weekend you still have a lot of work to do, and you gotta be prepared for Monday. By the time Monday arrives, you just like, whatever. Like, there's no break. There's no kokumoya. You just can't. It's even worse when you have like a social life. There's people who have like a very busy social life, and then they also have school. I don't know how they handle that. I don't know how they how do you do that? How the hell do you do that? Because I for one do not have a social life, but I feel like I'm suffocating. So, how to get a break? Comment section down below and tell me. let's help each other. Help each other out. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching. If you watched up until this end or right now, please do not forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, if you have subscribed already, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next video. About it, whatever I ended up talking about school. Thank you very much. And of course, I hope I'm gonna get a like. Well, right now my aim is like 100 subscribers. Like, is 100 a lot though? There, put me down to 100 at least. Please, guys. If you want to say whatever, please don't forget the face whatever down below, so that I can be able to know what to use for my face, so that I look good just like y'all. And please don't tell me to drink water and mind my own business, because I do mind my own business. I do drink water, but these do not disappear just like that. And thank you very much for watching. Thank you for the support, for the love. Until see you again next time, don't forget that you love.